Previously on When Calls the Heart.
Nathan, I'm in love with you.
Lily, your grandma said that you can live here.
Thank you, Grandma.
What if you were to go in a different direction, a national park?
I'm hoping that you'll consider joining me in Capital City.
I've never stopped loving you.
Constable Grant.
Sir, what brings you from Fort Clay?
Mrs. Thornton. It's about your late husband. Please. Follow me.
Superintendent Hargraves. What about Jack?
This doesn't concern you, Constable.
I want him here.
Very well. I'm here because recently a road crew began excavating at the site of the rock slide where Jack...
I understand.
They found something that I think you'll want to have.
Jack's commissioner's medal.
That's the highest Mountie honor.
No exaggeration to say Jack Thornton has become quite a legend. Not one so easily replaced.
Thank you very much for bringing this to me.
Good day, Mr. Thornton. Constable. I have an assignment for you.
Sir?
I'm sending a recruit your way. Bottom of his class, but you seem to have a way with strays. Let's see if you can turn him into a Mountie. Expect him in a couple of days. You were meant to be leading that training mission, weren't you? Take care of her.
Nathan, don't pay any attention.
What, to him? I'm fine. What did he want?
Bill, look what they found.
Well, I'll be.
Isn't it amazing after so many years?
This is for bravery when he captured the Garrison gang.
You had a hand in the Garrisons.
Well, I was there. Jack was the hero.
I'm late picking up little Jack. I'll see you later.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. What, are you two a thing finally? Well, it's about time. What can I say? We march to our own drum.
Okay, we got this. Come on. Hey! I did it, Mama! Way to go, little Jack!
It's been said that time waits for no one. How true that seems with little Jack's first day of school just 2 days away. I will be both his mother, trying to let go like any parent, and his teacher, welcoming him into my classroom. It's uncharted territory for both of us. And like so many important milestones, Jack found a way of reminding us he's here watching over us. But little Jack and I aren't the only ones facing change. Angela, Emily, and Timmy will be graduating this year. Unbelievably, I've been teaching Emily for 11 years. With Mike and May away on their honeymoon, Lee and Rosemary are covering for them, with Goldie chipping in. And Lucas and Lee are beginning their plans to create a national park. But while time may not wait, at the moment it feels suspended. I have to remind myself that life is uncertain, but that the darkest of times can be followed by light.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi.
Did you have fun with Toby?
Uh-huh.
I have something that I'd like to show you. This was given to your daddy for exceptional valor in the performance of his duty.
What's valor?
Courage. Daddy was very brave.
Mommy, don't be sad.
I'm not sad, honey bear. I'm just reflective.
What's that?
That's where you take a moment to wonder about all the things that have happened in your life, good and bad, but mostly good. So where do you think we should keep the medal? Has to be somewhere just as special as it is.
I know.
Oh. It's perfect. Can't think of a better spot. Mikey's right here with us.
Mikey's right here with us.
Good morning. Good morning. Lovely day. You and Nathan are the talk of the town.
I really wish we weren't.
Oh, Elizabeth, everyone's just happy for you. When a couple is in love, the whole world smiles.
Well, that is a nice feeling. Speaking of couples in love, have you and Lee decided anything about Capital City?
Oh, he's not going.
Oh.
No. Lucas is being completely unreasonable, expecting Lee to be away from Goldie and me for who knows how long. Don't get me wrong, Elizabeth. I can appreciate there is important planning to be done. But it's 1921. Has the governor not heard of a little thing called the telephone?
Dare I ask how Lee feels about all this?
Oh, this is what worries me. This park means so much to Lee. You know how persuasive Lucas can be.
I do indeed.
But this is a big week for you. Jack, how are you feeling about your first day of school?
Good, but I'll miss my friends at daycare.
Oh, I know. Goldie's gonna miss you too at daycare.
Lucky for you, you have one more day with everyone while I get ready for tomorrow.
Hi.
Hi.
Mountie Nathan, guess what?
What?
We got Daddy's Mountie medal.
Yes, I know. That's pretty special.
My dad got it for being a hero.
You know, some say that he was the bravest Mountie of all.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Boys, what's the hurry?
We're seeing if Mr. Yost has the latest Captain Billy and Nancy the Genius dog.
Who?
It's a comic book. They talk about it all the time.
Well, I'm not sure a comic strip qualifies as a book.
Mother's Digest says that these comic books are destroying the minds of our young people.
I don't like the sound of that.
I like Treasure Island.
Yeah, me too.
Mr. Yost, did they come in yet?
I'm sorry, fellas. Nothing today. Maybe tomorrow.
What's the holdup? How can they leave us in suspense like this?
Well, the demand is so great that our supplier keeps coming up short.
If you ask me, anything that popular can't be good for you.
Well, as long as people want to buy them.
But it's children buying them.
Are you saying we should stop ordering them?
No, don't do that. Then we'll never find out what happens after Captain Billy landed on Mars.
Cooper, you should be reading real books.
Comics are real books.
Sort of. A book has more words than pictures, not the other way around. Words tell a story better than pictures do.
Not necessarily. Look at the movies. They tell a story just fine. But that's just my opinion.
Right.
Thank you.
Who was that?
Beats me.
It's not as though I'm asking you to move to Capital City forever.
Exactly how long are we talking then?
Oh, hopefully weeks, not months.
Months?
Well, Lucas just needs him there to be able to get the ball rolling.
What you really mean to say is Lucas needs Lee to be the face of the park because his own face has been dragged across every front page due to his unfortunate association with the criminal mastermind Jeanette Aucoin.
There's that as well.
Yes.
No, there's no point in denying it.
Look, fellas, I want to be involved in this project. I really do, but you're asking me to be away from Goldie at a time when she is changing every single day. And from Rosemary, who I hope never changes, because you, my dear, are perfect exactly the way you are. See? Not bad.
In all seriousness, Lucas, you can't expect us to sacrifice our family life just to revitalize your political fortunes.
Okay, I admit I could use a win right now, but please give me some credit because I want this park for the same reason that the two of you do. I want to create a legacy wilderness project for generations ahead of us to use and cherish and enjoy.
I believe you.
Yeah, I guess I do too.
Then you'll come with me to Capital City.
Oh, absolutely not. No.
Thank you.
Hold still, sweetie. I'm almost done.
My, oh my. Our little girl sure has outgrown pinafores.
I haven't worn a pinafore since I was 8, Daddy.
Don't remind me.
I have to graduate sometime, Mama.
That's true.
And I will need to make a plan.
There's plenty of time for that.
Emily says she has an aunt in Hamilton, so we can go visit the Schwartzman school.
Go to Hamilton? To live? By yourself?
I wouldn't be by myself. There are other students living there. It's a college and everyone's like me.
Well, look, the school year's just starting. There's plenty of time before you have to make a decision about college.
Yes, Daddy.
Allie, you're a day early.
Thought I'd see if you needed anything.
That's very thoughtful. You could help me stack these books onto the cart?
Sure.
I'm glad you stopped by. I was hoping we could talk.
About my dad and you?
Yes. I know I don't need to tell you.
I don't think you need to tell anybody. I'm pretty sure the whole town knows.
I guess it's news. But it's more than that for you.
You don't have to say it. I know that you're still my teacher. Nothing has to change.
Good. I just want you to know how much your dad means to me. How much you mean to me. And our relationship can be whatever you want it to be. You can always come to me, no matter what. And I'll always be your teacher.
I came by to say I'm just glad.
I think maybe Lucas is right. We're being a little, I don't know, inflexible.
Lee Coulter, don't you dare let him make you feel guilty for putting your family first.
Oh, relax. You and Goldie come first. You know that. I really want this park thing to happen, you know?
It could take weeks, even months, they said,
I know.
to have the park approved and voted on. And it's not just Goldie and me who need you here. What about our drop in readership, huh?
Sweetheart, this radio craze is just a distraction. It'll fizzle out, you'll see.
Oh, don't you fool yourself. Radio sales are going up, 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 according to Ned.
You know, if they're doing so well, they should advertise with us. Rosemary, that was a joke. You can laugh.
Lee, I think you're onto something, but the other way around. News on the radio.
Rosemary, that's not what I...
If readership is down because they're listening to the radio, maybe they'll listen to the news on the radio.
You know what? That's actually a pretty good idea.
It's a fantastic idea. See, this is why we need you here.
And here is where I will always be, as soon as I get back from Capital City. If I go.
Well, it doesn't matter what I say. You're talking yourself into this.
I'm just trying to keep an open mind, that's all. Rosemary Coulter, what is really bothering you?
We just had a falling out with Lucas. And yes, we have forgiven him, of course. Bygones be bygones. Let's be honest. He's still a wild card.
I see what you're saying. But don't forget, I'm a pretty good card player myself. Oh, come here. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
Hi.
Hey.
I was hoping to take you to lunch, but it looks like you're busy.
Well, let me think about that. Finish these expense reports or go to lunch with my best girl. It's a tough decision.
Well, I am glad that you have your priorities straight, Constable.
Always.
Can we talk?
About what?
When little Jack mentioned Jack's medal this morning,
What?
you didn't seem quite like yourself to me.
I'm always myself.
Of course you are. I'm really proud of you for not letting Hargraves get to you.
Well, you asked me to let the guilt go. That's what I'm trying to do.
I'm glad.
When Jack grows up, he's gonna have questions about how his father died. He's gonna want to know the truth. And I'm gonna have to answer for it.
Nathan.
Can I help you?
Constable Grant, I'm Cadet Oliver Garrett, your new recruit.
Oh, right.
Hello.
This is Mrs. Thornton.
Oh, wow.
What?
Your husband was Jack Thornton?
He was, yes, that's right.
They talked about him all the time during basic training. How brave he was and smart, how he single-handedly tracked down an entire band of smugglers in the Northwest. They say he was the finest example of the Mountie way.
He was the best of the best.
Well, I will leave you to it. Cadet Garrett just arrived, shouldn't you?
Right, yes.
Nice to meet you, Oliver.
You too, ma'am. What do you order, sir?
First order of business. Knock before you enter. Close the door.
Honey Bear, are you ready for school? Oh, I have a surprise for you.
What is it?
Ta-da! A new lunchbox.
I love it. Only who I eat lunch with.
Well, I'm sure you'll find friends to eat with.
What if no one asks me? I don't want to eat all by myself.
You can have your lunch with me.
But you're the teacher.
I'm still your mom. We'll figure it out. You're being very brave.
Like Daddy?
Like Daddy. In fact, just to show how brave you are, there.
Wow! But what if I lose it?
Well, how about you wear it just this once and we'll take it off right after school, okay?
Okay. Like he's right here with us.
Morning, sir.
At ease, cadet. I was saving those.
Oh, sorry, I'll go.
Yeah, it's okay. We can leave it there. Are you okay sleeping back there? And the offer still stands for you to board with the family if you'd like.
Cottonwood stove did me just fine, sir. Eat some beans, cut some wood.
Good.
Who's this?
This is Scout. He was the last recruit sent to me by Superintendent Hargraves. Let's hope you take orders better than he does.
Can you sit? Oh, good boy.
Get breakfast yet?
Yes, sir. I brought some hardtack with me from Fort Clay.
Why don't we head out on rounds? We can grab an early lunch.
Hey, fellas. Sorry I'm late.
Lee? What's it gonna take to get Rosemary on board?
Honestly, I'm not sure that's gonna be possible. She's a mama bear looking out for her family. It's one of the things I love most about her.
Maybe we can do something to make it work for you, whether you're there during the week and you're back on the weekend.
And Rosemary and Goldie could come up to Capital City every now and then for a getaway. All expenses paid.
No, bribery's not gonna get you anywhere with Rosemary on this one. Believe me, I have tried.
Well, maybe there's one more thing.
I am so glad that you're excited about your first big day.
Where are all the little kids? I don't think I want to go to school anymore.
Jack, you can relax.
It's okay, Mom. You should treat me like all the other kids.
I will, honey bear, but remember, learning should be fun for everyone.
Mrs. Thornton, Lily says she doesn't want to come to school.
Oh, why not?
I think she's afraid.
Lily's scared too?
Let's go see her together.
Lily, how do you know that you won't like school if you don't go in to find out?
I don't know.
Hi, Lily.
Lily, want to come sit beside me? No, it's my first day too. I got cheese in my lunch. Did you? No. Are you scared? A little. Here, this helps me feel brave. It's from my dad. He was very brave.
Wow.
Bye, Auntie Faye.
Bye.
Here you go. Today's special with extra mashed potatoes.
See? What'd I tell you? Nobody beats Mrs. Canfield's cooking.
This is the best meatloaf I've ever tasted, Mrs. Canfield.
Everyone calls me Minnie, and I appreciate a hearty appetite. Do you have a first name?
It's Oliver.
This is where you're gonna be getting your meals. Here in the saloon, I can start an account up for you, if that's all right.
Oh, of course. And where do you call home, Oliver?
Just outside Jameson, ma'am.
Are your folks still there?
My pa passed a couple of years ago.
Oh.
And my mom, she went back east.
I'm sure your mother is very proud of you.
Yeah, I guess.
Minnie?
Bill.
Word's out, it's meatloaf today.
Oh, you heard correctly. Coming right up, Bill.
Take a seat.
So Hargraves sent you a fresh one, huh?
Cadet Garrett, meet Judge Avery.
You were Inspector Bill Avery? Author of a Mountie's Field Guide to Forensics?
One and the same. I thought that was out of print.
Maybe so. I've read my copy more than any other book.
Really?
I think I skimmed the book jacket once.
So you're interested in forensics?
Yes, sir. Scientific methods are obviously the way of the future. Criminal convictions are already doubling.
Well, you're quite an advanced thinker, Cadet.
Not according to Superintendent Hargraves, sir.
As you can see, our upper grades will be reading Moby Dick. Angela, here is a Braille version for you.
Thanks, Mrs. Thornton.
Our middle grades will be reading Secret Garden. And our youngest readers will be starting on Dr. Dolittle.
But at home, I get to pick the stories.
And at home, you still can. But here, the teacher chooses, okay?
Okay. I forgot Mrs. Thornton is your mother.
So this is going to be an interesting year because for the first time, I don't just have new students, I also have a new student I'm related to. I believe most of you know my son, Jack.
You're so lucky your mom is Mrs. Thornton.
Oh, I've got it. Valley Voice Radio Hour. Delivering news and entertainment, possibly a choir song or two.
Love it.
Oh, how was your meeting? Don't tell me. They offered you the moon and the stars before you politely declined once and for all.
It's not exactly how it went.
You said we had to be on the same page.
We do need to be on the same page, but they're trying so hard to make it easy for us.
Easy?
I would be back every weekend.
You'd be away every week?
It would be 3-4 weeks tops.
A month?
There is one other promise that might sway you.
Well, I can't wait to hear this.
They want to name the park after Goldie. Marigold Coulter National Park. Oh my goodness. Rosemary Coulter is speechless. That's a first.
Goldie National Park.
Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Is Angela still thinking about going to that college for the blind? She seems determined. Minnie's just as determined to keep her close.
Yeah, mothers and daughters, I hear they can be worse than fathers and sons.
I have faith that the right path will reveal itself. So, Lucas is off to Capital City. How you feel about being left behind?
I got plenty to do. I gotta beat you at chess. I got books to catch up on. I got all this to deal with.
Well, you sure do have a bumper crop here, Henry. I could help you out with it if you like.
Oh, I appreciate that, actually. Probably should get to it rather than be sitting here playing chess with you.
You just saying that because you're losing. Checkmate.
I did not see that coming.
Cheers, my friend.
How was school?
Great.
And little Jack let Lily wear his medal all day in recognition of extreme bravery.
That was very kind of you, Jack. There you go. Now, tell me all about it.
Bye. Bye.
Hi.
Hi.
I think it's about time for somebody's riding lesson. Is everybody ready?
You know, I have a couple things that I need to take care of before tomorrow. Do you think you two could go without me?
What do you say, Jack?
Sure.
All right. I'll just take your medal.
Can't I wear it?
I'll keep it safe.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Just this once. You two have fun.
That's not gonna be too hard, huh? Wanna go ride a horse?
Say hi to pal.
Is this them?
Finally.
Let's get them unpacked, fellas.
Martians! This is the best one yet.
What happened in the last one?
Nancy the genius dog figured out how to make a spaceship from a garbage can and they took off for Mars.
That's preposterous. At least Captain Billy's a girl.
What's going on in here?
It's the latest Captain Billy. If you ask me, those rags are a colossal waste of time and money.
Well, speaking of which, they're a nickel apiece.
They are really good stories.
Captain Billy's always thinking her way out of trouble.
You should read them for school, Mrs. Thornton.
I suppose I could consider that. I didn't say yes.
There you go, Jack. Just like that. You don't be afraid to give him a bit more pressure. There you go. See? He likes it.
Auntie Nathan, did you know my dad?
No. I didn't. But I wish I had.
I think the medal makes my mom feel sad and reflective.
That's a big word.
It means thinking about good things and bad.
Kind of like happy and sad. It's funny how we can feel two things at once, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Tell you what, why don't you put the blanket on? Here you go, grab that. We'll throw them in here. Good job.
Mountie, do you think? You're a hero too.
I don't know about that.
I think you are, because all Mounties are heroes.
Thanks, kid. Here, why don't you help me put this saddle on? Good job. I want to make sure this is nice and tight.
Where's your new trainee tonight?
Minnie packed up some meatloaf for him for supper. The kid's hooked. But he said he wanted to stay in and review the order of dress regulation.
Sounds like a serious young man.
Yeah, it's just something about him doesn't add up. Hargrave said that he's at the bottom of his class. But how does a kid that tries that hard end up flunking his exams?
Seems like he might be a little short on confidence.
Yeah. I should go check in on him. See how he's doing with the dress regulations.
Nathan, where's the new recruit?
I was actually just gonna go check on him. What are you doing out so late?
Oh, Lee's putting Goldie down, and yeah, this is how I work out a story that I'm stuck on. I guess tonight I'm stuck on my own.
What's on your mind?
Oh, Lee wants to go to Capital City with Lucas.
Oh, I thought you were dead set against that.
I am. Lucas made an irresistible offer. Promised to name the park after Goldie. Goldie National Park.
Well played, Lucas.
Am I being selfish? Wanting Lee to stay home?
No, totally understandable. Although, well, how badly does Lee want to go?
I haven't seen him this excited since Goldie was born.
I see. Well, you know, Goldie might miss him now, but when she gets older, she'll be real proud of her father. You know, he's building a real legacy.
I guess you know a little something about legacies. Imagine Jack casts a long shadow.
Rosemary, I'm not trying to replace Jack. Not for Elizabeth. Not for little Jack. It's just one day that little boy's gonna grow up. And he's gonna wonder why his father died. And I think the closer we get now, the angrier he's gonna be when he gets older.
I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit. I can see how happy you make her, how happy you make them both. No one knows what the future holds. So we might as well enjoy the time we have.
Hello.
Hi.
Is my dad here?
Your dad?
Constable Grant is my dad.
I didn't know he had a family.
Oh, I'm Allie.
I'm Oliver. He's out doing rounds.
You must be the new recruit my dad's been talking about.
Yep. What's he been saying about me?
Nice things. Mostly. See you around.
See ya.
Oh, sweetheart, don't you forget about Daddy until I get back, okay?
Well, she couldn't possibly forget about you because you're going to be home on Friday, right? Lucas?
The Speaker of the House is hosting a dinner party this weekend. Lee really should be seen at it.
You knew about this?
Lucas mentioned it, yes.
Lucas, you're already breaking promises?
But I did not accept. All right? We'll talk every day and you get to decide. Mommy gets to decide.
Rosemary, the more committed we are on the park now, the sooner we can set it in motion. And then Lee can be home for good. We really are going to miss our train.
Right. Oh, my beautiful girl. I'm gonna miss you so much. I'll call you as soon as I get there,
Don't
okay?
forget.
I won't. Elizabeth, take care of my girls, okay?
Safe travels.
I love you.
I love you too.
I miss you already.
Not as much as I miss you.
Can you say bye-bye?
Bye.
Well, little miss, do you want a snack?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Dinner at my place tonight?
And ours tomorrow night?
Sounds good.
What?
Something on your mind?
Auntie Rosemary and Goldie are gonna miss Uncle Lee, aren't they?
They are.
You thinking about your dad? Do you miss him?
No, because it feels like he's here.
I feel that way too.
And we have Mountie Nathan too.
We're lucky to have him, aren't we?
Business leaders are the crucial voting bloc, and that's where we need you front and center.
I don't think I should be directly addressing the legislators. You are the governor, after all, not me.
You're the mayor. You represent Hope Valley and the people that this park is for. We're equal partners on this.
Well, thank you, Lucas. That's very nice of you to say.
Can't do it without you, Lee.
Oh, I don't know about... Don't look now.
I heard you were on board, Governor.
Edwin?
Mayor Coulter. May I join you for a moment?
Have a seat.
Actually, we're in the middle of something.
Fantastic. Excuse me. It's fine. Well, I've been hearing rumors that you're restarting the resort.
Not a resort.
It's a national park.
Oh, a project for the ages. That's brilliant.
You can thank Lee.
Oh, but there will be some opposition, of course. However, I happen to have strong connections with some key lobbyists who feel strongly about this issue.
Edwin, are you asking for your job back?
I'm offering my services. Seems your image could use some polishing.
I'm willing to hear you out.
Why don't you come by my office?
We'll talk.
Looking forward to it, Governor.
All right, then.
Mayor Coulter. Evening.
Are you sure that you want to get involved with Edwin again? I hope you understand that this park means much more to me than just politics.
It's important to me, too. And that's why I really want to get things right this time.
If you say so.
It's now a good time.
Little Jack's already asleep. First week of school is always exhausting.
Yeah, I hear his teacher's a real taskmaster.
Tough but fair is what I hear.
It's debatable.
Oh. I see you found a place of honor for the medal.
That's where little Jack thought we should put it.
Oh.
What?
Well, it's just that
Nathan, it's important to me that he stay real to little Jack. And to me.
I wouldn't have it any other way. I don't want little Jack to forget who his father was. I made him this. Thought he could display the medal in it. I thought it'd be nice. But if he'd rather it there, then that's
Nathan. It's perfect. Thank you. He's gonna love it.
I spoke with Rosemary. She had some wise advice.
If little Jack ever wants to know more, we'll find a way to tell him together. And until then, he gets to have you in his life, which I suspect he wouldn't give up for the world. And neither would I.
Did you know that it's a full moon tonight?
No.